there are so many prayer warriors out of my crisis who have stood with me and who have prayed for me, and I have felt the Lord response. So I'm grateful despite the difficult year. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful that I am feeling a lot better now, and I'm grateful to be here to celebrate with my people. So actually, all my constituents know and support me, and they know that I will be here. But you know, people wonder, because the crisis was so severe, whether or not I will be able to withstand it. But thank God, I'm here. God is good. And I'm not going anywhere.
People. Que pasa, sa pase, what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. The voice note that you heard is from Philip Paulwell. He was that politician whose baby mother and child, 10-month-old, got taken away in a very brutal way. Pretty much baby mother number 1 took away baby mother number 2 and her child. We've seen him made posts on social media before, but he has never come out and talk about anything in details. In other words, I guess by the advice of his lawyer, he did not say anything. But by the system, we realize that this is not the average for somebody's baby mother or wife to lose them life, and they are not at least a person of interest, or even worse, a suspect, especially when there are all sorts of allegations, suspicions, call it rumor, call it propaganda against him. But we know, like I've said before, the body club kicks in, it comes into play. It is not who do what, is the connection that you have. Once you're in that link, you are behind that shield that protects you at all costs. It no matter where you thief, it no matter who you take away. So this man finally came out and he said that, yes, he is doing better thanks to the man up above. There were some trying times. The prayer warriors kept him. Prayers kept him. He plans to continue representational politics, and the people will always support him. Now, people, isn't it very strange whenever people that have all sorts of suspicion, not so holy, whenever them get in any sorts of trouble, they always call upon the man up above. And people, I am not saying that there's anything wrong with it, but me just say, you need to keep it consistent. Is either you say the devil or you say the man up above. It cannot be both. You cannot use things whenever it is necessary conveniently. And people, this is what I see is going on. Now, you and I know it has been trying times. However, sometimes people put themselves in a very bad predicament, so therefore they call down whatever them call bad luck upon themselves by the deeds that they do, by the people that they affiliate with. So I say this to say that he must have seen some sorts of sign with the baby mother number 1 that is alleged, or that is the main suspect. She has witnesses or co-conspirators that are testifying that she was the one that put out the order. So therefore she is guilty as sin. It is also said that he is friends or was friends with the suspect, the people that are actually the triggermen and also the other co-conspirator, directly or indirectly. So therefore I'm friend of people that used to be around, whether they came to see him or whether they came to see baby mother number 1. So when we hear people that say it has been trying time, it is hard for me to be sympathetic, because we see say whenever you are in that body club, membership has its privilege. Now people, the man make you know, say listen, he is still going to continue with representational politics, and people, do you know why? It is because politics and power is always the priority. The people of Jamaica and even baby mother or the baby was never a priority. There was not much support when they were alive. As a matter of fact, it is said that he hardly saw this child, if any at all. There was no sorts of support like the support was supposed to be. Pretty much him block them off or block them out. So when you hear me say the people must support him, he was not supporting this lady emotionally or financially or whatever way. Neither was he for this child. And probably based on the fact that he gave baby mother number one the impression that he wanted nothing to do with the child nor the baby mother, that might have inspired her and people. I am not going to say that he was the one that caused her to flip. This girl was a psycho from day one. This girl was demonic and evilous. So therefore it did not take much to trigger her off. But the point is that he was not supportive like he should have as a father. So whenever you see people that have blind loyalty, that means that they are loyal to a person. They are loyal to a cause. Even when that person or institution is misbehaving or being dishonest, they put allegiance more important than objectivity, being rational. So therefore them put party, meaning the JLP or PNP, before them put anything else. It is all about the party. It is all about supporting that person or institution regardless of what they do or whatever they stand for, which is not much. So people, it only shows you the people in Jamaica, they are like circus clowns. You have the ringmaster, which is the politician. Whatever that ringmaster does, the supporters keep supporting him because they don't know any sorts of better. They put allegiance over everything else, over themselves, over them family, over the people. Allegiance instead of being rational, being objective. So therefore their minds are always clouded. And that is exactly why they act the way that they act. Because it is a culture called blind loyalty. It does not matter what they do. It does not matter what they say. They will always get the support of the people of Jamaica because they too are some sorts of sheeples. That mean them can't think for themselves. Them can't rationalize things for themselves. They cannot be objective because people pretty much pulling them strings, telling them what to do, telling them how to think, telling them how to live while they are living a lavish life. Unlike the people that are supporting their buffoonery. And even in the case of Philip Paulwell, based on information that I got, not only was he not a good father, not only was he not there physically or financially or emotionally for the most part, he actually did not show up for the final send-off of his baby mother or the child based on information that I am getting. I am not saying that he could not have been there in some sorts of high-end vehicle, a hide, and did not want everybody to see him. So therefore, that is why he was an absentee baby father or father, point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called, whenever you live in Jamaica and you migrate overseas, whether a UK, whether America, whether a Canada, best believe the Jamaica that you left 5, worse 10, 15, 2 decades ago, it is not the same Jamaica. The mentality, the coldness, the callousness, and the evilness of the youths have been amplified 100-fold. So don't think say little Johnny or little Timmy that you left as some sorts of innocent youth. When you come back, them are going to respect you. When you come back, you are going to be safe in your community. There is nothing such as any sort of community that is governed, because these youths in a Jamaica nowadays, in a all of the garrison, them pretty much not take no talk from nobody. They are individual shatters. I am speaking about an incident that occurred in a place called Lime Tree Grove, that is near Lake Spen, that is in St. Catherine, where it is said that at least 5 persons got conned up. First person, 42-year-old recorder Ricky Clayton. The next person, Michael Clayton. He is a Jamaican now living in a United Kingdom in a England, them call it. He is the brother of Ricardo. The next person, Javian Lofian, studio engineer. Like me say, Ricardo, he is from Jamaica. Michael, he is also from Jamaica, migrated to the UK. He came back to Jamaica on some sorts of vacation for the Christmas. I guess he got the typical updates from people coming to Jamaica, going back to some sorts of garrison. Jamaica nice, man. It's when Christmas come, a pure celebration. However, what they do not or cannot tell you is what can happen if everything don't go according to plan. Based on the information, it is said that at about 10:45 in the night, these people just pull up. Me don't know if Michael had just come from the airport or he was just there a couple of days. Like I said, he is here for vacation. As soon as them come out of the vehicle and about to enter their house or yard, 2 gunmen pull up, start to blaze up all sorts of corn. 5 people get conned up. They were taken to the hospital. However, 3 of them, the 3 that I mentioned, did not make it. 2 brothers, one live in Jamaica, one live in UK. Now, based on what the Popo is saying, there is no sorts of motive. Them don't know the reason why. I don't know the reason why either. But what I can tell you, whenever you're coming to Jamaica, as somebody that live in a place that is decent, lawful place, when you come back to Jamaica, you cannot do the same thing that you do when you live in America, Canada, or the UK. You cannot be posing. You cannot be rubbing butter upon post mouth. You can't make people know your business, because if them know your business, especially if you and them have any sorts of grievance in the past, immediate or near past, them are going to come back for you, because like the saying goes, misery loves company. Everybody in a Jamaica with any sorts of evil mind or bad mind or covetousness always want to spoil the joy. And what better time or worse time to spoil the joy is whenever you are in a celebratory mood. They want to turn your joy into misery. And that is exactly what happened to this family. And that is exactly what is going to happen to many more families if and when them leave Jamaica and come back at the same place and have the same mindset, thinking that the people are the same, when they have changed drastically for the worse. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.